Welcome, class, welcome. Please take your seats. Hello. Hello, darling. Hello. Okay. For the last time this year, let's clear the air of any happy and positive vibes. Beautiful. Perfect. Now, it is raining this very dreadful evening, which is perfect for us. We have an atmosphere. Wonderful. So, fortunately, this is our last class, but we are very, very excited because Halloween is fast approaching and we are all getting ready to scare and spook the living mortal beings. Humans are so funny, aren't they? Yes. Okay, so the last class. The art of scaring. In this lesson, we will be focusing on location and moment of scare, as well as practicing the facial muscles and our body muscles. So a bit of yoga is involved here. Are we ready? Perfect. Please do take a seat here. Everything alright? The desk is a bit wobbly. Let me check. Yes, you don't need this part. It's fine. Yes, you might notice that some of the desks are falling apart. Well, we've had them for millennia, centuries, yes. So, of course, they might be a little bit, yes, they might start disintegrating, but no worries. We will be just zapping them as good as new for next year. So, lesson 4, the art of scaring. Firstly, we're going to be taking a look at location. Location is very important, especially if you are scaring in an indoor closed space. But of course, we will be talking about different ways that you can make the most of outdoor living spaces or campsites, things like that. Okay? So, location. Say this is a typical human house floor plan. You've got a bedroom and maybe a dining area, bathroom, kitchen, okay, perhaps a laundry room. So a bedroom, a bathroom. Let's write bedroom here. Bedroom. So we've got a bedroom, bathroom, living, kitchen, and perhaps a corridor of sorts, or maybe like a way to get from one place to the next. perhaps here there is a laundry. Okay, so we have a typical human house floor plan. Where do you think the humans will be most surprised in? And when? While they are cooking? Or folding laundry, perhaps? Could be. Yes. But what about when they're truly off guard? Where would it be? That's right, bedrooms. When they're asleep, they are mostly, of course, unconscious. And so, of course, it's easier to scare them. What about the bathroom? Has anyone thought of that? Yes. Yes, Mr. Bates. Perfect. Thank you. Bathroom. You can tell the story after class. Good. So, perhaps while they are taking a shower, as Mr. Bates has so very graciously talked about, or perhaps in the living room while they are watching a film with some guests, or alone, could be. But as for kitchen and laundry, very rarely will they be off guard. Yes. Plus, in the kitchen in particular, I would advise not to do the majority of your scaring, or rather avoid it at all costs. And I'll tell you why. In the bedrooms, there are hardly any weapons to be used against you in case of, well, there should be a tumble or a bit of a fight between you two. In the bathroom, well, many female humans have hot tools or other things that they use, perhaps pliers or pincers or whatever it is that they use, razors perhaps. Yes, I do believe that they shave off the hairs on their bodies. It's true. Yes, and men sometimes shave off their beards. That's right. Yes, Mr. Bates, you know a thing or two about this. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So perhaps not the greatest place. But living room. There's not a lot of things that they can use against you. Right? What could they throw at you? The remote control. That could hardly cause a scratch. However, kitchen. Hot tools. Pans. Boiling water in pots. Oil. Sputtering on a frying pan. Knives. Sharp things. You know, it's full of things that can be used against you, and so I advise you to just avoid attacking in a kitchen. In the majority of the films that we are in, the babysitter or the mother or the sister or the brother or whoever it is grabs a knife from the butcher's block in the kitchen, and so they are armed. Now you see, we are rather good at avoiding being targeted by humans, but in the event that something should happen, well, let's just say we'd rather be safe than sorry. Good. I see some of you taking notes. I am so very proud of you. You've really grown into your own in these last 4 weeks. Thank you so much for writing notes down. Perfect, wonderful. So here is a map of, just to have you think of things, planning, right? Then, of course, we have a camping ground. Let's say a couple of teenagers are camping in the woods. Where do you think is the best place to hide when you are sneaking up on them? Anyone ever haunted or terrorized a campground? Yes. Wonderful. Good idea. How about up in a tree? Now, that's a very good idea indeed. Good. Or perhaps behind the tree. Yes, good. Or in the woods. Behind many trees. In the thick of it. Well, no one would see you in the midst of many trees. Especially if it's dark and if it's nighttime. Yes. Anything else? Yes, wonderful. Say there are 2 teenagers in a tent doing whatever it is teenagers do. And other 2 teenagers go into the woods to do whatever it is that teenagers do. How about hiding in the tent that is empty? Perfect. Good idea indeed. Or perhaps in between the 2 tents or behind the empty tent. Yes. So, when the 2 teenagers that are in one tent would like to go meet their friends, they may be taken in this area, or you shall come out from this area, or directly slash through the tent itself from the back. No one will ever suspect that. Beautiful. Thank you very much for writing down your notes. I do appreciate that. Perfect. Now, for the last thing that we're going to do is practice some generalized methods of scaring. I know each of you is different, so you can do this however you see fit. What I'm going to be doing is moving my mouth to get the muscles warmed up and ready. You can do this before you start scaring, a few days before, or on the day of, to warm up the face muscles and hand muscles. Yes, doing a bit of yoga. So let's go ahead and move arms like so, like chickens without heads. Good. And now our jaws. If you want to start doing a bit of growling, you may. Yes, good, wolfman. Now, hiss. This is Gurgle, gurgle, hiss. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Yes. Gurgle, gurgle, hiss. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Snarl, 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 snarl. Hiss, 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 hiss. Don't forget to bare your teeth. Bare your teeth. Arr, arr. Yes, yes. Very, very good. Use all the snakes on your head, Medusa. Yes, yes. Good, good. Gurgle, gurgle. Yes. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Good. Gurgle, gurgle. Hiss. Both your heads now, girls. Yes, Abigail. Hiss, hiss. Gurgle, gurgle. Growl, growl, growl. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, yes. Good, good, good. Yes, beautiful. Good. Ah. Without much aid. Good. 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 Only do it when I point to you. Good. Good. Wonderful. Good. Gurgle, gurgle, hiss. Good. 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 Hiss, hiss, hiss. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful. Good. Beautiful. Again. Wonderful. Once more. Good. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Oh, that was ugly. Very good. Very, very good. And growl all together. Beautiful. We created a symphony in here. What lovely sounds to my ears. I've got chills. I've got chills. I've got goosebumps. Oh, yes, what a beautiful feeling. Good job, everyone. Well, I'm very, very, very sad to see you go, but you've all made such progress, and I'm so very glad that we got to spend these 4 beautiful weeks together in these 4 very distinct, very different classes, very different lessons, but you've all managed to do wonderfully. I'm so very proud of you all. For the last time, before we sign off, everyone, I'll be clearing the energy of any good thoughts and good vibes. Wonderful. Everyone, I hope you have an amazing, incredible Halloween. Go scare some folks. And hopefully I will see you next year for another Scream 101 course. Goodbye. Happy Halloween.